you scan that, that's... So if anyone has cable vision...
How are we all doing this evening? Thank you all for being here. All right, so welcome. Today is one of the, at least as far as I know, this is one of the first times where we are going to have 6th, 7th, and 8th grade together in the same program. So you get to hear really the full development from the beginning of our instrumental band program all the way through the end of the 8th grade experience, which is really exciting. On stage right now, we have our 6th grade, right, which is super exciting. But before we get into that, I'm sorry to be on my phone, but it's the easiest way for me to say this. I know, as far as I know, I think JTV came up here and gave their spiel about the DVDs and things like that, so I think we're all good with that. But if you could please silence your cell phones. It is really distracting to us if your cell phones would go off in the middle of the performance. And please, please, please no flash photography. It does get very distracting for us up here if we have that, right? You will see everything, like I said, as JTV is doing such a great job of showcasing everything that we have here today, right? So like I said, 6th grade is on stage. They have started playing, not even really in September, because by that point, we're still learning how to read music. We're still really getting an understanding of how to be a good music student and understand really what we need to do to kind of get ourselves started. So really what you're gonna be hearing in a few minutes is just, like I said, really from the end of September all the way until now. It's not a lot of time. They have done an incredible job with the amount of time that they've been given to perform what they have for you. So not included in the program is a little surprise that we're gonna start with. It's a little trip down memory lane for maybe some of you, and for some of them, a couple of our favorite songs that we really enjoy, hint, hint. So you'll get a little taste of that in just a second. Now, you'll get to hear. And one more for good measure. Remember those wonderful tunes from elementary school? And for those of us who were in 6th grade band once upon a time from 6th grade band, right? Yep. They will always live in the recesses of our minds. So while the percussion section is kind of getting themselves situated for the next piece, we'll talk a little bit about what they've been learning. Like I said, it's all about, in 6th grade, it's about learning how to read music, right? How to be a little bit more responsible about your instrument and the music and putting everything to making sure that all that stuff is with you when it needs to be. There's a lot of different moving parts, and all of that balanced within, we're in middle school for the first time, right? It's a big change in September. It's kind of a lot to really grapple with. So again, think about all of that as you listen to these next couple of things that we're gonna learn, right? The next piece we're gonna play is the dreidel song, right, which is a beloved Hanukkah tune. So once the percussion section is ready to go, then we will get started with that, the dreidel song. There it is. Next up for us, you'll hear Jingle Bells. And what the difference between the dreidel song and Jingle Bells is in our world, everything you've heard so far has been in what we call unison. Everybody plays the same music at the same time. It's just one big combined sound, as if there was one instrument that could make the combined sound of flute, clarinet, saxophone, things like that. Now you will start to hear, as we get part of the way through Jingle Bells, you'll hear that we're going to split off and be in harmony. There's going to be a group of people that have the melody that you will know, and then there's going to be a group of people that have a harmony part to start to make it sound a little bit more full. Seems like it's an easy thing to just snap our fingers and give them new music and then it works, but as we're kind of developing and working on things that we need to really kind of introduce this in a really kind of structured and slowed down way, which really makes it a little bit more interesting for us. So like I said, you will hear a little bit of harmony with this, and then this is the beginning of the long development of our 6th grade through 7th grade through 8th grade. Like I said, for tonight, you're really going to hear kind of the development all the way through those 3 grades, all the way through, especially if you have not heard all 3 of them kind of back to back. So when you come back in the spring, you'll hear the really, really big development that will happen between now and that point as well. So I think it sounds like we're just about all set and ready to go. I think we've all flipped our pages. We're going to guarantee that, and then we'll be on our way with Jingle Bells. Again, step 1 of a long journey for us, right? What a fabulous job they did. One more time for our 6th grade band. Right, if you will just afford us a few minutes to make the change over from 6th grade to 7th grade, we're going to just make that switch. Now would be the time to use the restroom if you need, and then we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Going to go to the next portion of the concert. Please welcome to the stage the 7th grade band. Fantastic. So the first piece of our program is called Hava Nashira. You're going to hear us in the style of what we call a round. You're going to hear a couple different sections come in at different times that are playing the same music, but they're starting at different times, and it gives this kind of full, it sounds a little bit round. It kind of sounds like it never ends for a second, and then suddenly we'll all come back together. You'll hear us play it again in full as the full melody of everything. It's a really interesting and cool technique that we can use in music to kind of make things sound a little bit more full and exciting. So here is Hava Nashira. All right, the next piece on our concert for the 7th grade is called Santa's Angry Elves. You'll hear it's a little bit of kind of a unique take on a very well-known Christmas tune. It has a darker, maybe more angry sound to it, you may hear, right? There's a little bit something kind of unique about it, which is why we really enjoy it. We're really having a fun time playing it this year. So once we are all set up, you'll hear that from us. Santa's Angry Elves. All right, very good. Now we are going to make our switch over to our 8th grade section of the concert. Okay, we will be back with you just momentarily. All right, thank you very much. And for the final portion of our concert this evening, you're going to hear the 8th grade band. All right, we start off with a wonderful, well-known tune called My Favorite Things. Thanks, Jamie. All right, great. So before we get to our last tune of the evening, right, I just want to say the thank yous that are so very well meant with us. We want to thank everybody who has hosted us here at Jackson Memorial High School for our concert. Mr. Jason Diaz, who you see playing tuba with us. Let's give him a hand. Without Mr. Diaz, you would not see anything that you see on the stage in front of you. He has been here to set all this up for us and work really well with me to make sure that everything is exactly what we need, right? If you are not doing anything tomorrow night, 7 o'clock? Tomorrow night? Yeah. If you're not doing anything tomorrow night, right here, you will hear the high school band at 7 o'clock. Please come support that program also. This is where all these students and all these students will be ending up in the band program is at the concert tomorrow night. So please come and check that out. It would really be great to have as many people in the audience tonight as we have tomorrow night as we have tonight. Also to thank you, also big thank yous are our administration. I know Mr. Perino is here. I saw him walking around somewhere. Thank you so much. Our principal from Goetz Middle School. Please give him a hand. I'm not sure if there are any other administrators from Goetz Middle School, but thank you, or any other teachers. Any teachers or anybody else from Goetz Middle School here tonight? I know sometimes we have some people. Thank you if you are here. Thank you very much for coming and supporting our program. Right, that's fantastic. Right, all of our security, all of our custodial staff in both buildings. If you don't know, most of you would know this, but if you did not know, today the entire band program, everybody wearing a white shirt over there, and everybody on stage, we all got on 4 buses and came all the way over here to do a dress rehearsal here. We all were able to leave school. Everybody got us here safe and sound, so our bus drivers, the security to receive us and send us on our way, everybody else, all secretarial staff, everybody, we thank you so much, because without you, we would not be able to do what we do. So thank you so, so much. And of course, the most important piece of this is all of you, the family and friends who come and support us, who help us get us from place to place, make sure the kids get here on time for things like this. Get the instruments for them, do all the things, lessons, all that other stuff, right? Students, if you could please help me thank all of your parents and friends for being here tonight and for everything you do for us. Seriously, it's so very special, and thank you so much, right? Our last tune is Let It Snow. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for spending your night with us, and we will see you on May 28th. Happy holidays to all. Safe travels. Thank you so, so much. Have a wonderful evening.